And we're talking football and hoops tonight. Let's start with Mike Anderson's Razorbacks. They played exhibition game number 2 tonight at Bud Walton Arena. No Kai Madden. He's been suspended for violating team rules. Didn't need him tonight. The Hogs went up against Christian Brothers out of Memphis. Nice dish there from Mike Sanchez to Jalissa Nobles. How about Ricky Scott stepping up, hitting the jumper? He played well, but the man of the night was Marshawn Powell. Good catch. Nice reverse. He looked sharp. Ricky Scott's going to get into the air. Spots Marshawn Powell. Hits the 3. Nice roll there. Hey, the Bucks may have to stay close. That three-pointer. Former Catholic High star Mike Drake going to work underneath the bucket. He had a pretty good night. He had 9 points, but the Hogs were too much for Drake and the Bucks. B.J. Young hitting the 3. We're going to the board. Hogs win 76-54. Marshawn Powell led the way with 26. The Hogs will open the regular season Friday night at Bud Walton Arena. Next up for the football Hogs, a Tennessee team that's lost 4 in a row. They're 0-5 in SEC play, but Garrick McGee is impressed with their defense. They're coming off a 24-0 win over Middle Tennessee State. And 2 weeks ago, they did hold South Carolina to 14 points.
Really impressed with their personnel. I think their defensive tackle, 97, has got to be one of the best in this conference. He's big, he's strong. You can tell he's a veteran. He continues to play hard throughout the game. They got young linebackers, but they have really good size and length. We've been impressed with them. There's no way the record, speaks of the talent and the type of personnel that they have.
Anthony Eubanks' career reception record will fall on Saturday. There's a good chance that he'll drop from first to third on the list. Eubanks at 153, Joe Adams at 151, and Jarius Wright at 150. These are great times for Hugh Freeze. Win number 7 last week triggered a 1-year contract extension. His Red Wolves are 7-2 and a perfect 5-0 in Sun Belt play heading into Saturday's showdown with Louisiana Lafayette. Coach Freeze was asked if he was on cloud 9.
The more we win, the more I feel pressure to do it again. And I know that's myself. I know that I do that to myself. It's certainly not our administration nor our fans nor anyone else that makes me feel that way other than me, but that's kind of who I am. And I feel great in the locker room after those wins, and then we get home and I start feeling a bit anxious and pressure to get ready for the next one and want to make sure our plan is good and our kids are ready.
Coach Freeze is urging hunters to get to the woods early and then catch ASU's game at 2. They are giving away a deer stand at the game. Time for some Little Heroes action, the big finale for the Life Champs League.
All I want you guys thinking about playing hard but showing good sportsmanship out here, all right?
Yes, sir!
Super Bowl Sunday at War Memorial Stadium, and the Cowboys were hoping that Jolton Jack Gerard would lead them to a title. But the Falcons had other ideas. This is Robert Johnson letting it fly. A great throw and catch wiped out by a penalty. Johnson going big ball against, and it's dropped. But RJ kept throwing. That's the big tight end, Dwayne Thomas. Another big play. Javion Brandon is loose. Falcons win 26-12. On to a defensive battle. Bears trying to hold off the Pats late.
4th and 17. It's a long way.
That looks like Tom Brady. A good completion, but Cooper Monroe stopped the Pats shy of the first down marker. Bears facing 4th and 13. William Plafkin turns the corner, picks up a great block from Jake McNeil, and it's over. The Bears celebrate a Super Bowl championship. Let's hear it for
Sully's Little Heroes.
No, and I love Luke. Hate to end on a disappointing note, but some of the writers at the basketball game tonight, tweeting it's the worst crowd they've ever seen, exhibition or regular season for a Razorback game. And hopefully that'll change. I guess folks are still in the football mode.
Yeah, well, you could tell it was light by the highlights there. But
hopefully it'll be better on Friday night.
I was going to say, exhibition to regular season, hopefully it'll be a big difference. Sully, thanks.